Hey, this is Greg. A while back I started collecting some neat old stuff, and so I'm just making a quick video here showing you some of the stuff I've collected, my collection, and hope you enjoy it. You may recall I started collecting just a little while ago when I found this certificate out in West Main Street here in Cheshire. It's a certificate of completion in the name of Charles J. Sabinski, dating back to 1942, when he completed Special Ordnance School down in Maryland. And my research has led me to believe that right after he completed that, he was shipped right over to Europe, where he fought in World War II. Moving right along, we've got this nice antique handsaw. Okay, very nice piece. This here is very interesting. This is what's called a plenary indulgence. It was issued by Pope Pius XII, whose motto happens to be Opus Justitiae Pax, the work of righteousness is peace. This was given to my grandfather, General St. Martin. At the time he was a colonel. It's addressed to Colonel and Mrs. Wilfred St. Martin and family. And what the plenary indulgence does, basically, it says, at the hour of your death, even if you are unable to confess your sins, basically you're covered, and you still get into heaven, because you've received this blessing from the Pope. And it's dated from 1952, when he was serving in Germany. And it's really neat. It's got the raised seal from the Vatican. It's all handwritten. Very nice piece. Over here we've got the single oar decorating the wall. And this piece here, along with many others, this is a genuine article steamer trunk, over 100 years old. This was donated to me by the Sim Donahues of Cheshire. And you can see various places are the shipping labels from the railway. It's got various dates and names on it, addresses, etc. It's really nice. Over on this side here, one of my favorite pieces, the 5.5 foot long 2-man lumberjack saw. Really nice piece. And don't worry that it's hanging on the wall like that. It's securely mounted at both ends into a stud. It's not going to fall and hurt anyone. This piece here, not very old, but I still find it very interesting. Portable oxygen tank. Okay, and whenever this was in use, came in these little balls, okay, full of oxygen. You would have this regulator, which you would screw on and then take your life-saving breath, okay, kind of neat. Over here, this is my Asian collection. It's on the far east side of the house. We've got a number of teapots, the smallest of which, down at the bottom here, is actually not a teapot, but it's a tea infuser given to me by my neighbor Bill and Nancy Gallagher before they moved away. Also, I've got this nice ornate Japanese doll. Very nice. And moving right along, I've got this, I love this piece. Look at that big old rusty hook.
Daddy, what's that?
Don't touch that.
I didn't touch it. I was just pointing at it.
Well, don't point at it, okay? This is an old, it's antique brass fire extinguisher, okay? So this would have the firefighting fluid inside of it, water, and it's got a little nozzle here that would spray, spray out as you were pumping. Okay, kind of neat. Okay, obviously it couldn't be a very big fire, but for a small fire that would do the job. We've got a wooden box here. Inside the box, doorknob. Look at that. So this is not only a collection, this is also art here, okay? Inside the drawer, single dog tag belonging to my late uncle, Wilfred St. Martin, Sergeant First Class National Guard. Moving right along, I'd say this is one of my favorite pieces here. Hand-hammered copper mug. I mean, look at that. I mean, I could just picture the guy hammering. You could see the hammer marks on it. And, I mean, just the craftsmanship and all the work that went into that, just so the guy could have a mug of beer when he was done. Kind of neat. Got the old Maxwell House coffee tin here. This piece here, again, not too old, but this is a pump used for dispensing cleaning fluid. You know, you'd have the fluid in here, instead of pouring it onto a rag, maybe spilling it, making a mess, the fluid would be inside. You'd push down on this and it would dispense just the right amount of, you know, fluid onto your rag. We have on top of an old shine box here this beautiful monkey wrench. Look at that. That is so nice. And that's the way they made them in the old days. Over here, we'll get to the table in a minute, but this is an old tractor jack. Still works. Pesticide sprayer. Old car jack. Also still works. Look at this old rusty spike. I love that. I mean, where are you going to get another rusty spike like that? Look at the patina on that. It is just breathtaking. Okay. Now, I love this little oil can here because when I first got this, I pulled down on the plunger and it stuck. I needed to oil it. Okay. So that's a nice piece. And also this hay hook. This is just a beautiful hay hook. Look at that. It's in such good condition. A really nice piece. Underneath the table, we've got the old toolbox with the single hammer in it. Now, this table is very interesting unto itself. This was a vanity, okay? And what the ladies would do, it's got these swing out arms on it, okay? And what the ladies would do in the old days, they'd pin up a drape here that would go down to the floor, okay? So when that was closed, you'd have a curtain there to conceal what was ever underneath the table, basically their stool. And when they wanted to do their makeup, they would pull this out. The curtain would swing open. They'd pull out the stool. They have their drawers here full of makeup, and they can make themselves up. Okay? When they were done, close the curtain and move on. So that's about it. Just wanted to share that collection with you. This here is Ignatius. And Cliff is behind the camera tonight, and we hope everyone enjoyed the collection. Thanks for watching.